Okay, so we're over the first major hurdle. The furnace is out. There it is. Soon to be recycled. All the insulation is off and out of the way, except for a few little scraps. That is the return air duct. So that would be air coming from the house down to the top of the furnace. That is the supply plenum. So that feeds air underneath the house to the registers in the floor. And this feeds air upstairs to the attic through a chase to the registers on the second floor. Now down here, we have some collars coming off. So this is a duct that goes underneath the house. So one thing you're going to see there, that round to square transition is not sealed at all. So that's something we'll have to take care of. This is all lined with fiberglass. So the edges of the fiberglass there, and you can see it more here. Let me show you this. Now if you remember, see, that's just loose fiberglass right there. I said fiberglass is a carcinogenic, and that's true. That means it causes cancer, and it's disgusting. So fiberglass is a big irritant, and it's because it's literally fiberglass. So when it gets loose like this, glass fibers will start blowing through the house when the furnace is on. And then of course you've got all the filth in here. Now most of this is construction dust. Bits of wood, those are drywall mud chunks, and just random dust and things, and that's all from construction. This opening was opened during framing and drywall, which is very common in new construction. No one really cares, and everybody's working cheapest bids, so things get a little nasty. So we're going to get in there with that guy and clean everything first. And then this product right here, which we use liberally, this is a paint-on mastic product. Real heavy. It dries, but it stays flexible and somewhat elastic. It's water-based. So that will seal the insulation edges and that duct as it goes through, and joints like this that are unsealed. And here, this is unsealed where it meets the base. And that same product's going to get used on joints here and here. It's very universal, real easy to use. It solves a lot of problems. Now one thing I wanted to show you while we have it open. This piece here is what's called a non-combustible base. Now that's code on a downflow furnace like this. Lifts the furnace off its base by about 2 inches. The original furnace did not have this base, even though it was code. It's a very common thing for an inspector to miss. The only reason for this is so that the heat is not exposed directly to the platform that the furnace is on. Now if this had an air conditioning coil underneath it, well, then the base of the furnace would be about 30 inches up, and this would not be necessary. But because we do not have air conditioning here, just a furnace, we need a non-combustible base. This is made by Trane specifically for the furnaces that they sell.